Hi, I'm Jesse from Monster Energy CDR Yamaha, and this is our workshop.
I've tried to pray away my sin. I've tried to tame the beast within me. I can feel the cage is shaking. I'm gonna lose control.
This is our tear down and assembly area. So basically after every single race that we go to, the bikes will come back. We'll completely strip them down to the frame. Each part will be assessed, what needs to be replaced, cleaned, serviced, and then we'll put them all back together after they've been serviced in the other areas, engine and suspension also. So pretty much, yeah, this is our main working area where most of our time is spent. So this is our tool armour toolbox. It is really the workhorse of the workshop. Pretty much we have everything that we need for our day-to-day purposes based out of this. Every tool that we need is all in one place. I try our best to work out of mainly 2 drawers. That really tries to keep everything efficient. You know, when every day we're kind of pulling bikes apart, putting them together, it's really easy to try and have everything in 2 drawers. And luckily with dirt bikes, you don't have a ton of different sizes, nuts and bolts and stuff like that. So it's really easy to have everything organised into 2 drawers. Aside from the tools, pretty much we use the tool armour toolbox for organising just about anything on the bike. So we keep a lot of the, when we do tear down the bike, keep a lot of the spare parts in here. Pretty much I have some parts out at the moment, but basically that entire bike fits into this locker here and across the top, and yeah, helps keep everything really well organised in between races. Yeah, we got some custom mods to our toolbox. So basically we've got airlines running through it, comes through the wall, into the back and straight out the side. So as we're working on the bike, really nice and easy, we can just pull it out, clean things as we go, keep everything really neat and tidy. But yeah, little custom mods to the King Chrome box. So that's our assembly area covered. Let's head over to the engine and suspension area. So this is where we do all of our engine servicing. So pretty much parts washers, we have an engine parts washer, a suspension parts washer. We have a toolbox suited or specific to all the engine tools that we use. So again, like the other toolbox, cutouts in the top suit all the parts that you're constantly using on an engine, and then the rest is all fitted out with more specialty tools that you use from time to time. And then going over to this side of the workshop, Alistair servicing some suspension at the moment. Basically, almost every time we go racing, the suspension will be pulled apart, checked, serviced. So that's all taken care of on this side. And then again, another toolbox there with suspension specialty tools. So this island bench here, we store all of our suspension front forks on this side. We've got our rear shock absorbers on the other side. Underneath here we have the King Chrome organisers. So basically we keep all of our rear suspension shims and front suspension shims in here. And there's hundreds of different sizes and things like that. So all really well organised using the King Chrome drawers there. So that's our main workshop area done. Let's go through to the parts room. Alright, so this is where we keep all of our parts. There's basically a ton of bikes stripped down in here and put into every single little tub here. So, we try our best to have multiples of everything we could ever possibly need. And yeah, so all of these tubs along this side will be predominantly engine and chassis sort of parts. We have tubs along here lining the racks with all of our plastics and things like that. A little bit of team clothing and stuff like that will be sorted and organised in here too. But yeah, exhaust pipes, triple clamps, tanks, clutches, just absolutely everything that we could ever need is all kept in here. So this is where we keep all of our tyres, all brand new tyres kept in here, sealed room out of the weather. We also have quite a few bikes here that were new race bikes, up and coming practice bikes, things like that. So next I'll take you over to the woodshed where we have a lot of our overflow storage and take you for a look through there. Yeah, so this is our woodshed, our overflow storage. Pretty much we'll store excess tyres, all the wheels and stuff will come out of the truck and over here to change tyres in between rounds. Even all of our boots and helmets, just things that come over here to dry in between rounds, everything gets washed. And then we've got all of our energy drinks, Monster energy drinks in the corner there and stuff like that. Pretty much everything that doesn't really fit into the parts room will come over here. Obviously we saved the best till last, the race truck. So we just recently got a new Citrac prime mover, and then the trailer is, it's basically a home away from home. We spent a lot of time working out of it, doing absolutely everything that we could do at the workshop here, we can also do in the truck. So I'll take you for a look through that.
120 proof. I'm blowing up the roof, blowing up the roof. Got nothing left to prove.
Let's go upstairs and I'll show you around. So this is the main living quarters of the truck. Full kitchen, oven, fridge, microwave, everything that we sort of need to eat when we're on the road, and a little bit of a team meeting area too. A lot of the time we'll have meetings and stuff like that in here. Air conditioned, TV for Gary when he's on the road, and I'll take you for a look through the top deck of the truck. So pretty much a couple of beds up here for Gary to sleep with when he's on the road. A lot of these races are quite far away, so definitely spends a lot of the time in the truck when he's on the road. And then down the back here, pretty much we've got a lot of our tyre and wheel storage, king chrome toolboxes for on race days. All the bikes when we do have them in here do line up all the way along here, so we can have about 10 bikes up on this top deck. And then, pretty much just our awning trolley and poles and all that sort of stuff that we set up on race day.
How do you get the bikes up this high?
Yeah, so the tailgate obviously folds down, hydraulic lifts up and down. So we could bring 4 or 5 bikes up at a time. So, really good purpose-built system.
Just a big adult-sized elevator.
Yeah, exactly right. Put a car in there if you want. But all right, let's head downstairs to the workshop. So this is our workshop area. So we have all of our spare parts and tools and stuff like that for when we're doing suspension and engines. Basically everything that's in that parts room over there, we also have in here. So we pretty much strip down an entire bike and put it into these drawers, and then put a lot of other spares and things like that that we commonly break or use at races. Things like clutches, air filters, any of that sort of stuff will be in here, as well as absolutely anything else that could possibly go wrong, because unfortunately in racing you do and see every single thing that could go wrong will go wrong. So that's a wrap on our workshop tour. Thanks for coming along. If there's anything that you would do differently or anything that stuck out to you, leave us a comment below.